So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's begin. Hello, beautiful soul family. This is Dana Teresa, the Metaphysical Mentor. And today we are recording episode number 38 of the Energy Center podcast. I'm super excited because I'm coming at you from a brand new location in a recording studio in Avon, Colorado. It's called High Five Studios. And I'm so grateful to the staff here for letting me come in and record the show and share all of the beautiful wisdom and knowledge and insight that I have to share with you today. So this episode today is one that has really sparked or ignited a fire within me. I feel so passionate about this topic right now at this time on our planet. I've been talking a lot lately about all of the changes we are experiencing globally, energetically. I've been talking a lot about everything that you personally might be experiencing, sharing my personal stories of transformation, of letting go, of rebirth, all of these collective experiences that we are having right now at this time are really a way to bring us all together. And what I think is more important now than ever is empowerment, is empowering you and your soul to do your soul's work, to do and be in the purpose and passion of your soul and what you came to do here on earth at this time. And so something I've been thinking a lot about lately is trust and why we don't trust ourselves, why it is ingrained in you, in me, in so many of us to not believe or to not trust in ourselves. And this goes back to a lot of programming we have all experienced since we were young. We've been taught that other people know best, the professionals know best. In medicine and health and wellness, we've been taught that the doctors know best, when really, what is the truth is that you know yourself best. You know yourself more than anyone in the world. Except over time, because of, again, this social programming that we've all been through, and I feel like it's been done in efforts to really control who we are and to take our power away, we've learned not to believe in ourselves. And why we don't believe in ourselves is because we are disconnected from ourselves. There are so many reasons why we get disconnected, and it comes through our own life experiences, through our own traumas, through our own healing that still needs to happen. It comes through any stress or emotions that we're holding on to that we haven't quite processed yet. And those get stuck and stored in our systems. And so it's really important in order to begin to trust yourself, you have to reconnect to yourself. You have to come back to your roots. And why is it important to trust yourself? It's important to trust yourself so that you can empower yourself, again, to be who your soul came to be in this lifetime. So you can take the action and the steps down your path to help yourself evolve and learn and grow in this lifetime. And again, it's really hard to trust yourself and who you are if you're not connected to yourself. And I like to look at this inner connection from an energetic perspective, of course, because we are energy and everything is energy. And what I know and what I practice is that the chakras are this incredible energetic system that we have that really build our human experience. And so it starts at your roots. I told a group of clients the other day that it's really hard to grow and expand when you are disconnected from your roots, when you're not connected to the earth. And so grounding is so important. I'm going to just run through the chakra system and talk about reconnection to the self. So first there needs to be grounding through the root chakra. There needs to be reconnection through the roots. And then once we feel grounded and connected, then moving up to the second chakra, we can experience joy and passion and begin to create in our lives. Moving through the sacral chakra, this is the Kundalini rising. We feel grounded and connected. We feel safe. And then from that state of safety, we can move up the chakra system into the sacral, where we feel like we can create and we can enjoy and experience life. And then from that inspiration of life, we move into the solar plexus and we are inspired to act. We are inspired to do. We are inspired with confidence to be in the world the way we want to be. And from that space of acting in our passion, serving in our purpose, we come into the heart space where we can give to others. And we give back to ourselves because we have given to ourselves so much in those lower energy centers that now we have room and space to give from the heart. Do you see how this is so aligned with our human experience? And then when our heart space is filled with love, we can express. We can express ourselves and be our truth and share with others our authentic self through spoken words. We can also listen to other people's truth. And then from that space, we come into the third eye, our center of wisdom and knowing, and we can decipher and build our understanding and our discernment and connect to that inner wisdom that continues to guide us. And then from our inner wisdom, our knowing, we expand in the crown. We expand and build this universal connection. And then the cycle starts all over again. We come back into our roots. We feel grounded. Another inspiration comes through. We act on that inspiration. We share it with the world in our own way. We express ourselves authentically. We see the world. We see ourselves. We see all the beauty that is around us. And then we connect to spirit, to God, to source, to the divine, whatever word you want to use to call the higher power. And so when you're not connected to your energy, it's really hard to trust. Am I on the right path? I don't know what my purpose is. I feel like I want to do this thing. I feel like I want to start my own business. I feel like I want to become a healer. I feel like I want to be in this relationship, but I'm not sure. I don't trust myself. So it all always starts at the earth. It always starts with grounding. But we have to trust and believe that all of that is available within us. This came through my channel just yesterday, this really profound statement, and I think it is so important for people to hear today, especially with everything that's going on, all of the crazy, massive changes and shifts that are happening. You don't need AI. You have I. What does AI stand for? It's artificial intelligence. So you don't need artificial intelligence. You have intelligence. You have your own divine wisdom. You have your own intuitive channel. You have your own intelligence. You have your own capacity to decipher and understand and know what is right for you. This is your birthright. We all have this. But because we've been disconnected, because we've been separated from ourselves, because we've had to conform and come into line with what everybody else is doing and what all the establishments are telling us we need to do. And yes, this goes for health and wellness, right? Western medicine has kind of taken over the West as far as health, and nobody trusts or connects to their body anymore and just asks their body what they need. They feel like they have to go to a doctor and have a doctor tell them what they need. It goes in alignment with so many of our structures that we have here, like with schooling. Oh, you have to go to school. You have to go to college. You have to get a degree to get a good job. Is that right for everybody? I'm not saying that that doesn't align with some people. That's the right path for you if you feel it is appropriate for you and supportive for you. But for everybody, it's not. It's not for everybody. So you really have to reconnect to yourself and your own energy so you can grow and evolve and expand in the ways that you personally, authentically, and uniquely are supposed to. So the reconnection process comes when you come back into your own energy. When you start simply, quite simply, by grounding, connecting to the earth, and then tuning in. You can ask the intelligence of your body, what do you need today? Why is this pain here? Body, what are you trying to show me? Everything that comes up in your body is a sign, is a symptom of energy and an opportunity for you to deeply connect and come back home to yourself and heal what needs to be healed and move forward in the ways that you're meant to move forward. So instead of taking and using the artificial, something that's outside of yourself, like artificial intelligence or medications that maybe you really don't need, or artificial food, right? There's so many artificial things that have been created by outside entities on our planet that we really don't need, but we're told that we do. And so we start to use them or ingest them, right? Instead of just stopping, grounding, and tuning into your body. I had an interesting conversation with a friend the other day, and she said her partner had this abrasion on his arm, and it wasn't healing, and they were putting a bandage on it and covering it up and putting the ointment on it, the antibiotic ointment on it. And she's like, it's not healing. You're a nurse. What do you think? And I asked some questions like, how did it happen? What does it look like? Is it a deep laceration? Does he need stitches? No, it's just a surface abrasion, but it's just like oozing and weeping and all this stuff. And I was like, leave it open to the air. I mean, it's his skin. It's his skin and it wants to breathe. It wants to breathe so it can heal. And it's not this deep wound. And so it's not necessary to keep it moist. And she's like, that's what he thought he should do too. That's what he was feeling. But we always heard you're supposed to keep wounds moist and right? So it's like tuning into what's outside of yourself instead. Like he knew what his body needed, but he was second guessing. This is what the doctors say, or this is what healthcare says I should do when I have a wound, right? And so instead of focusing on what other people think or what other people are telling you to do, or all these other forces that are outside of you, how can you come back home to yourself and listen to yourself and grow and repair that trust within? the inner trust, the inner knowing is, again, this beautiful opportunity to really simplify your life. Instead of when something comes up, when you have a question, try this next time. Instead of running to the chat bots, to the search engines, tune into your own channel. Ask yourself and listen. And I tell my clients this all of the time. It's always the first thing that comes. It is always the first thing that comes. It blows my mind when I'm working with a client and they have an energetic block, or they have a pain in their body, or something that they came to see me to be healed. And I ask them, when did it start? I say, just say the first thing that comes. And they know. They know when it started. Okay, who does this belong to? They know who it belongs to. They know if it was self-created. They know if they took it on from somebody else. So you have this immense possibility, this incredible opportunity to be your own healer, to come back to your own inner knowing and trust, and let it be your support system. And really, at the end of the day, this is about taking your power back. The energy of the dragon feels so important right now at this time. I'm sure you're seeing dragons everywhere on social media and books and movies and Game of Thrones, all the TV shows, right? And there's a reason behind that. Because when you think of a dragon, what do you think of? You think of fire. You think of power. A dragon does whatever they want to do, right? And you have the ability to embody and be your own dragon. Where's your inner fire? Where did it go? And sometimes we need to do deep levels of work to find it again, to reclaim it, to call it back in. But it always starts with coming back home to yourself. It always starts by bringing the focus inward. So just some food for thought, something for you to consider. Another opportunity for you to expand and grow into more being led by your passion and your purpose. Instead of going and asking 100 different people what you should do, go into the search bots, tune into yourself. Tune into yourself and listen. And once you start to just practice that, then the trust comes in. And then you don't need all of these outside forces because you can guide yourself. Beautiful soul, I am so grateful for you tuning into the Energy Center podcast. I'm so excited to be in this brand new space with a beautiful audio and visual and all the things. Stay tuned for so much more to come. If you want to find out more about what I do, you can head to my website, danateresa.com. That's DANATHERESA. And please also follow me on Instagram at Dana Teresa Star. Check out my YouTube channel. It's also at Dana Teresa. There's so many ways for us to connect and just get on this healing pathway of expansion. And ultimately, what I feel is happening on the planet at this time is a energy healing revolution, is an opportunity for humanity to come back home to who we truly are at our core, at our essence. So again, thank you for tuning in. I love you. Namaste.